Welcome back, everybody. It's a NewMutator bringing you the QR3 once again for the Myth World Cup 2012. What do we have here? We have two teams. Looks like a understaffed R3 team going up against Age. Age is going to be in the northeast, and let's see, they're this light blue team there. Down here we have R3. Muse will be captaining Mark. Scott Walker and Kremisi have all shown up. Well, they're here and they're playing. And Age, once again, I feel like Age is the most punctual team to play their matches. And that's just kind of the feeling I get. Pretty much every week, their films are the first to be uploaded. Oh man, I just got a very strong whiff of dung. Just so you're aware, I am outside. You might be hearing wind chimes. There might be wind. So yes, it's a beautiful day, and that's where I happen to be. So this is the first game between these two teams, and gosh, I'm not really sure what else to say. Oh yes, Age. Ginga. Apparently Ginga is the traditional captain for Age. I was told. Let's see, Aki, Terry the Kid, KAO, Father Xmas, Kabuki, and Ape. And Father Xmas, I think, is substituting. That's my guess. But you know, Age, most of their players are showing up here in support of their team, so good on them. And R3 once again plagued with scheduling issues, so we'll see how that affects the rest of this match. Yes, Father Xmas is substituting. Kremisi is saying it's not fair, but you know, not much is in life. 4 versus 7, so big advantage to Age here. Now this is an interesting interesting map, I should say. Learn how to speak. We have warlocks, we have dwarven mortars, and we haven't seen too many warlocks so far. Actually, yeah, we've seen a lot more instances of maps with fetch than warlocks so far, I think. So yes, again, 4 warlocks is the maximum.
Game on.
It looks like both teams are going to go for 4 warlocks and 4 whites, and that's going to be used as pus, I believe. And Age is going to have a big advantage here for, well, I guess archers. Big archer advantage. Game type is capture the flag. Oh, there goes the wind. So yes, you can hear if there's a tornado that just kind of picks me up and carries me away. You will definitely hear that. So here we have Mark chasing away Terry the Kid. Kabuki kind of coming in. I don't know why Mark doesn't. Oh, Kabuki running away. And there's a nice shot. Terry the Kid could get something off, but nice. Looks like, well, looks like Mark is going to be punished. Looks like not a good place to be, Mark. He's laughing out loud while being destroyed. And really, I think Age is doing fairly well so far. I think R3 just kind of, I'm not even really sure what happened there. They just lost everything. Not everything, but a lot of stuff. Got out of position and just kind of watched with a sad face as it all got destroyed before their very eyes. Now, Age doesn't really strike me as the most skilled team. As you can see there, Terry the Kid shooting his own goal. I think that was his own goal. But, you know. But really, all you need to do is point and click when the other team just moves their units into position and forgets about them. And, you know, I apologize for the wind and everything. There's really no other place for me to be, and I'm not sure if I explained this very well, but I am doing something interesting with these shoutcasts, and I can go into more detail later with that. And it looks like, I mean, you know, R3 took a lot of hits, but they're definitely not out of the game. Even though they were down, they can recover. Although almost losing Mark, almost losing his second lock there. You can see he only has 9% left. Muse 27% for his team. Now remember, it is capture the flag. Both teams are going to be attempting to take each other's flag. And it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to follow because of the glare on my computer screen. I do have a matte as opposed to a glossy computer screen, but I'm not sure if that nullifies the effect of glare 100%. I would say it does not actually, judging from its current appearance. So, you know, just taking shots back and forth, and Mortar Dwarves, that was a pretty good block there by Muse, using the Mortar Dwarf to explode the Warlock shot in mid-flight there. So Mark attempting to not get killed, but he does get killed by these archers. Kabuki able to pick him off. Mark thought he was, oh, Mark with the post excuse. I'm drunk. Goodbye. Thanks, Mark. Mark has left the game. That might explain some things there. I don't think people are gonna watch this and say, yeah, R3 really cares about winning these games. But it is the qualifying round, so I mean, how much does it matter in the end? Maybe R3 is looking to take the tournament the difficult way from the bottom bracket. So nice puss there, but not able to take out all of those artillery units. Aki kind of waiting a little bit before moving in. But Aki does manage to snipe it with his Berserk. He's going after Kramisi's Mortar Dwarf, which should be running towards his Berserks, but is instead standing still and dying. So not looking very good for R3. They were looking like they might come back, but now the spread is at about 30% or so. Yes, no tornadoes just yet. I'll let you know. It is very nice outside. It's actually very sunny. Nice archering there by Kabuki. And Muse, I think Muse just has too many units. He's not going to be able to micromanage all that well with all of the units he has. He has the Warlock, he has these archers, no doubt he has Huskulls, he has, you know, the flag units here, and he has to fend off, you know, Terry the Kid, he has to fend off Kabuki, he has to fend off Ape. Basically, you know, the entire Age squad here is converging on the flag that Muse is holding. I'm just not sure if he's going to be able to counter all of these individual players
5 minutes remaining.
Solitarily here. Now Scott Walker is trying to help him out here. 38% to 80%. I would say it is pretty close to a good game. I mean, there's 4 minutes, a little bit over 4 minutes left here, and it's just a matter of time. I mean, I think that Age could simply just rush. You know, take a couple hits from these warlocks instead of playing this really patient, you know, killing them one unit, excuse me, one unit at a time game, and just kind of run in there and take the flag. I think that they can definitely do that. It's now 27% to 78%. You know, it's a 50% spread. Kind of a nice block, but staving off the inevitable. Muse with those archers, and they are definitely going to go down. There's just so many units firing at them right now. One more goes down, 2 go down, and that is pretty much it. Incoming flank. Thank you, Captain Obvious, Kremisi, trying to help out his team, but it's hard not to read that as a little bit not helpful there. Yes, hitting that large pus, taking out that goal, and a little bit of friendly fire. Oh, no.
Flag captured.
My mistake. Well, Age taking that game just through sheer numbers. In the end, it was 6-on-3. I mean, Mark kind of counted as a negative teammate on this map, so I would say 6-on-2 even. And Father Xmas, I'm not even sure if it was necessary for him to substitute. Kabuki doing a fantastic job, 151 damage. KAO doing fantastic as well, 102 damage, 14 kills there. Really not very many losses for the Age team, so pretty dang good. Father Xmas, yeah, I don't think it was necessary for him to substitute for Age in the end. And you know, Muse doing a valiant effort there, but it was doomed to fail. We're gonna go ahead and move on to game number 2, and I'll see you there in just a moment. NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012.